Hello there YouTube, welcome to the Road to Excellence with Strunky Tunky. And look at my new toy, the T26E5 Patriot. The kinda T32-like-ish tank with better armor, but a bit less mobility, less alpha damage, and, well, did I say less armor? Well, I don't think so. More armor, actually. It's an armored beast. It only has a 90mm gun, actually, but it has APCR as standard ammo, and I'm just gonna show you what kind of a beast this monster is. So I'm in Siegfried Line Assault, and I think this was the first match in this tank, the Patriot, for me. I think maybe the second match, but I think it was the first one. And I don't know, this is just the perfect spot for this tank. So I'm just gonna show you why. Because this is an American heavy tank, you know what that means. It means you're going to be hull downing a lot. Even though the front of the hull is pretty armored as well for a American heavy. It's way better than the T32's hull armor, which gives you, the option to play even just lower plate down. So there's the first target, the AMX 1375. T49 tries to derp him. Sadly enough, he misses. Such a close range, but that gun is just way too unreliable. You just need to be a bit lucky to actually hit anything. Maybe if you have a very nice crew and good equipment on it, then you'll be able to hit a bit more often. There's a T10, or sorry, not a T10, a 110 spotted on the other side. You can see he bounced his first shell on me, which was let's see, right on. I'm not very sure. Yeah, right on my upper plate over here. Try to go for the snipe, and I'm getting very lucky here. I'm getting my snipe shots in on his cupolas. Now, just for the record, it has APCR as standard ammo, 230 pen, and premium APCR with 259 pen. The Patriot AP on the side. He shoots me and bounces off. I'm not sure where he hit me. Probably on the gun mantlet over here. Yes, that's a clear bounce over there. Very lucky on my side as well. He should have, had my side or something like that. But the Patriot AP, I'm not sure. I haven't played it. I've only played the Lorraine 40-ton, which was a long time ago. But I am pretty sure the gun. I'm not sure how great the gun handling was. But I know on the Patriot 25-ton tier 10, the gun handling is pretty terrible. So maybe on the AP it's the same deal. Who knows? But yeah, I'm leaving my hull down position to take care of this T10. I'm feeling pretty confident with my armor, but this is a very first match. But suddenly a KV4 comes around the corner and tracks me. Did I get... Well, I do have damage, so I think I got penned. I cannot zoom out for some reason, so maybe I should install some mods to be able to move the camera a bit more. I think he probably penned me on the side through my tracks. But yeah, this KV4, he is standing over there. I'm not sure if he's tracked or not. But I have a nice aim on the side of his road wheel here. So I can keep penning him, keeping him tracked, shooting him on fire, and boom goes the KV4. Up front comes the E75 tier 9 tank, heavier, higher tier than me. So I need to watch out, and I switch to premium ammo after bouncing my first shot of normal ammo. Just in case that E75 comes up in front of me, because, I could not pen this lower plate. That's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna try penning him with normal ammo later on, I think, if I remember so correctly. Yeah, I'm actually switching back to the normal ammo for the T10, or for the 110, sorry. Almost hitting his cupola there, but sadly bouncing off the top of his turret. Let's try again. Ooh. Just over the top of the turret, nearly missing the cupola. I bounce on the lower plate of the E75. E75 kills my driver, sadly enough, and I bounce again. So this is the moment where I'm just like, okay, well, I cannot pen his lower plate, so I'm just gonna shoot premium ammo from this moment on the E75. Because I was just lowering my hull as well to just decrease his angle as much as I can, but there's just no going through that E75 lower plate. Now the 110 comes around the corner. Sadly, I just do not want to switch back to normal ammo, because if that E75 comes around the corner, I'm just, not sure. I'm not being able to pen him. So the premium ammo is loaded for the E75, but this 110 is engaging me instead. So now that the 110 keeps engaging me, I'm like, screw it. Okay, the E75 has gone despotted, so maybe he will go away. I'm switching back to normal ammo, penning this 110 with the normal ammo, and he keeps bouncing off me because I'm hull down over here. E75 side scraping like a boss, hits me in the track, tracks me. I switch right back to premium ammo for the E75. It's a shame I cannot pen him on his lower plate with normal ammo, maybe under specific circumstances, but this E75 is side scraping. But right now he showed me his lower plate, but my shell just went a bit more to the left, and I hit him in the tracks, tracking him, which is, you know, better than a bounce at least, because I put him, make sure he stands still for a moment. Now he backs off, keep sniping his lower plate, and now he finally bounces off my tank, probably hitting, well, he's gone through my upper plate earlier, but there's another bounce on my upper plate right in the top. And actually, is that a penning hit on my gun mantlet? I'm not sure. There's also a few bounces on the side of my turret. You can just see the great armor effectiveness of this tank. Now around comes the bad chat, and sadly enough, I make a big mistake just looking the other way, so I could not shoot that bad chat who just drove around, which, you know, takes away some of the damage I could have possibly done. And with the E75 backed up, I've switched back to normal ammo. No idea what this bad chat AP is doing right now. I track him, thankfully. He aims at me, puts one into my track, and I kill him. Well, that was basically a doomed bad chat. I have no idea why he backed off like that. That was just a big mistake. Maybe he panicked because he got sniped from the other side. I don't know, something like that. Tried to shoot this T34-100, but I hit the wreck of the KV4. That was a pretty risky shot. Small chance I was gonna hit him. Now there's another Patriot over there, moving, working the ridges and going hull down. Now I shoot on the side of his turret, hit a bit of the back spot on the turret, the rear, but I snipe one on this cupola, but I do no damage, but I do a critical hit, so I'm probably knocking out this commander. Final shot right in the side of the hull, taking out his tank. So it's, you know, it's looking pretty good, but the scores are even and my damage is counting up and up. Not sure how much damage I have at the moment because the damage does not show in the replays, which is too bad. It's a bug, a replay bug, you know, wargaming. So now there's a Yak Tiger around the corner here, and there's also an OHO further away. Now this Yak Tiger is on pretty low HP, but I do not want to risk taking an unnecessary shot from that big gun. So I believe that's what is it, 550 or 540 alpha damage or something, or 510. Something around that range. And there's also a T29 coming. That T29 is gonna be a pain in my ass because I wasn't fully aimed. Wanted to hit him in the hull. And I'm just gonna get the worst RNG in human history, except for that shot. That one goes right through the hull. He's a one shot, and just all my shots are gonna derp around, not hitting this darn cupola. Just look at this. That one bounced. Let's try again. Nope. There's the OHO. Viewport gets hit by the T29. OHO backs off for the moment. And I'm just... now while I'm watching this back, my aim is off pretty much. Now look at this T29. That T29 is going over there. So at this moment I was thinking, okay, this T29 is gonna move up here, then he's gonna move here, here, and he's gonna flank me. But there's still that T43, so I was pretty sure that he's gonna have a hard time flanking me right away with that T43 covering my rear, especially since he's a one shot. So I was expecting him to be a threat anytime soon. Now this is the moment where I tunnel vision out, because that T29 is at the moment aiming at me from that spot, and that's, oh, I did not expect that. Especially sucks because that T43 has not taken out the T29, and he just has such a weird aim on that point. And well, yeah, I just thought he was still driving around. I did not expect him to be there, so yeah. That is the end of me, sadly enough. And I was pretty pissed off and disappointed, and there the T49 takes out the T29 way too late. And this basically causes us to lose the match, sadly enough. The remaining tanks on the team are in our favor. We have one more tank, a T10, an IS-3, T49 and an A-44, and they still have a Yak Tiger OHO and IS, but if I just speed up the battle, there's just a few more seconds on the clock. Yak Tiger drives in, and well, final seconds on the timer. And yeah, it's a win on their side, sadly enough. Me with 5 kills, and I'm gonna show you the end battle results. Now, here are the after battle results, and boy, what a match this was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was my first match, and it was an ace tanker, but yeah, it was my first match, not my second one. I'm like 90% sure, but an ace tanker, bruiser, arsonist for the KB4, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, cool-headed, and a high caliber, which means I got my extra XP. I got a base XP of 1011 in a loss, doing a total of 4875 damage over the course of the battle, killing 5 tanks, damaging quite some modules of the enemies. I can't see the specifics. Made 42,000 credits profit, and that's with a decent amount of premium shells shot into the E75 as well, so even with that I made a nice profit. Shot 41 times, 32 hits, 21 pens. No damage done over more than 300 meters, which is, you know, pretty good. Been close and personal, nice and aggressive. Yeah, damage blocked by armor 3,610, and only 152 assisting damage. I didn't really assist anyone. I was just me on the middle of the road and just tanking and, you know, picking the fights with the other heavies, and my tunnel vision just made us lose that match, even though maybe if I didn't tunnel vision out, the timer would have lost as well, but maybe not. Maybe we would have won, because I could have taken out that Tiger and T29. Just if I could have just hit that T29's cupola, or just looked at the map, not tunnel visioning, because he was just having such a sneaky position there. I did not know he had a possibility to shoot me from there. So that's a new lesson I've learned in this game. I hope you enjoyed watching this replay, and yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, whatever floats your boat, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.